People say common sense isn't so common anymore, but I found an awful lot of 2019s in this little bucket. Ha ha, yeah, I know, terrible coin joke. Get over it, you'll survive. That brings me to the topic of today's video, a short one. If you watched my previous video on pennies, or cents, more commonly called pennies, you'll know that I found a decent string of consecutively dated pennies in a jar of change that I had. That would be the bucket that I showed you right there in the beginning. Not a big bucket. It's really not. I don't know, maybe 5, 6, 7, 10 bucks in there. Not really a lot. That being said, I was able to pull a really amazing string of consecutive date pennies out of that jar. And so I went ahead and ordered an album, like I said I was going to, and I put them in today, and let's see where we're at. I did not put one in the reverse slot just because I don't have a really nice one to put there. But you can see that I started with 59, and I got some nice toners in here. Started with 59 and worked my way down. And you can see, like, a lot of these have some really good shine to them still. Not real slick. They're not really worn. And this is out of a change jar that I've been holding on to for, I don't know, the last couple years maybe. And you can see this 68, it's still got some really good color to it. You can definitely see that nasty fingerprint. That's not coming off. That's toned in there. But for a 68, that's got some really good luster and colors to it still. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cents to fill that page. Move on to page 2, where we go 72 through 83D. Now I do have more cents I can go through to fill in the 83 through 98, because this is the book that goes 59 to 98. I'm not sure exactly why they did the cutoff there, if that's when they switched over to the new design, the shield design, or what. I'm not too sure yet. I haven't looked into that, but yeah, I got quite a few out of just one small search in a collection that I've been holding on to for, and this isn't a collection, this is just change that I've gotten back over the years, over the couple of years. So one of the lowest minted ones in the book, the 73S, there it is, 319.9 million, 320 million basically. Let me do a quick zoom here. We'll get a better look at that. It's got some nice toning on it. It's not super worn. And looks pretty decent. Definitely a good one to have in the book. Pop this back out. There we go. So yeah, I will go ahead and fill out the rest of this book from what I have in the change jar over here. But you can see the shine and the luster on those is pretty nice on most of them. Some are still quite red, some have turned very brown. Two of the nicest ones in here, I'll bring this in, are the 80s, coincidentally. The 80 Philly and the 80 Denver both have an amazing amount of luster. See that luster? Now the 80's a little bit dinged up, but the Philly, but the Denver is pretty clean. And then I got an 81 over here that's got some nice streaky toning on it. But yeah, those are some of the nicest ones in there. This 82 isn't bad, but it's not great. Kind of like that 68's not bad, but not great. But what happened was I was picking all the copper out of my change, going through all my pennies to pull all the 82 and older copper out. And I started noticing some fairly nice looking ones, some shiny bright red with some nice luster. And so I started setting them aside, and then I started realizing that I was like building a sequential set. I was like, okay, well, there's a 76 and a 77 and a 78. And so I started laying them out. And by the time I had gone through the whole change jar, I had a whole string of pennies, and not a single date was missing, only a couple of the variants, you know, the mint variants. And I even got, I'm guessing, super lucky and found that 73S. So yeah, here's a quick little rundown overview of where I sit with my Lincoln Cent album. I got the Memorial Cent album. I was looking at the inside of this and trying to figure out which other album I should get, but I don't see a Wheat Cent album from 1909 to 58. I don't see one of those. And that would be the one I would want. I'd want the Indian one, Indian Eagle Cent, and then a Wheat Cent one, but I don't see a Wheat Cent one. So I'm kind of confused on that. But it is what it is. I only have 4 Wheat Cents as it is. So that's not really a big deal at the moment. Got a measly 4 Wheat Cents here. Got like a 52, a 44, a 54, and a 45. But, yeah, so there's the pennies and what's up with them and my progress on my album. I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and I'd like to let you know I'm working on putting together a year-end wrap-up full stack overview video from 2020. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Should be out shortly. And if you go back a couple of videos, you will see a giveaway announcement or GA announcement. I hit 100 subscribers and I'm giving away a nice toned silver bar, so go check out that video. Check out the rules in the description, the pinned comment, so that you know you qualify, and get on over there and get entered to win. Thanks again for watching. Good night, and God bless.